Pag ay niya, which, yeah, I'm just doing that. I mean, treasure and like to acknowledge you be the mabawa. Might you tashu get the bamjit. We're all different. We're not the same. Everybody has their own style. That's mama masha, but at least it's all. I mean, you know, come to side you that at least they're sharing the stuff. That they say like, oh, I like this or whatever. That's it too, but uh, you know, to try to look around and be more, you know, don't say this one is correct, this one is not correct, because everybody's correct. It's just that that's how they're teaching. But continuing to baby talk, when you guys that babies learn languages in different ways, but mostly if the people in the household speak the language, the baby picks it up. Okay, it's autumn. And like I mentioned in the other ones previous, the babies pick up things, and because they're just observing, they're listening, they're not involved in conversations until we talk to them. And that's where they learn stuff. But again, dialect is important. So there's this thing about ownership. When you so much that babies do this thing where they almost they're saying it in English, and I remember some of the mama try you know, being small babies to mama, and they'll say like mine, it's mine. And a long time ago, there was this woman that when much that she had a baby, and the little baby, I think she was probably like a year, maybe around a year and a half or something. And we were talking over there, and that's I'm with that baby, and is crawling on the table, and I looked at baby, and I was trying to call people he, and then I looked, and the mother was sitting right there, and I put my hand on my arm like that, and I grabbed her and I said mine, mine, and the baby came running over, no, and she was pushing me away, mine. I was saying no, mine, no, mine. Or she was pushing me and trying to hit me, mine, no, it's mine. And I think mama, and then she would play around for a while, and she would come back to pushing, mine. I would even be holding her, but say, mine, to go in and right away, mine, no, it's my mama, it's my mama. Then after a while, I would say that, my mama, to go in, no, it's mine. So like that ownership, like they know what, like they're starting to develop. Okay, that thing of boundaries, like that's yours, this is mine, and they claim everything. You know, about 1 years old, 2 years old, everything's theirs, and that's the way they look at the world. But you remind him that how you say in autumn, how you say that that something belongs to somebody, and so babies learn that again. Um, so when you say, and this is a dialect difference, when you say that something belongs to me, you know, like if I say my car, they say nya makina, nya makina. Now that's my dialect. I'm saying nya makina, because generally that's the majority of people autumn will say nya when they say that it's mine. Okay, so nya koksika, nya haiwan, nya rabis, nya spoon, whatever. And the funny part is that you can say an English word and still say nya. You don't have to say it's mine. But even these babies that are learning in autumn homes, they'll have a English word like a doll or something. But you nya doll, nya. They're saying the English word, but they're saying nya, so that it's mine. Okay, again a dialect difference. Nya. Um, in in other dialects, especially in the west side, and that thing, um, they have a different way of saying hoogie, because they add in something properly. They add in a sound, so it's he nya, ha nya, ha nya, but it's the same nya. It's just that they add in that little part. He nya makina. Henya Makina. So you hear somebody say Henya, and a long time ago, much in Nike, and they key come, he'll be but we didn't have cars, we didn't have wagons, 400 years ago. So the dialects were just in one area. How much with all the vehicles and people marrying all over the place and having kids, then there's people that are living that are from this dialect or speak this dialect, living somewhere else, far away. So they say Henya in that dialect. And then further south, those guys take away that Henya and they just say Inya, Inya. So in that place where in Manyapak, and then up north too, people say Inya. So they say Inya Magina, Inja, Inya Og, Inya. Whereas somebody from my dialect would say Nya, Nya Og, Nya Ju, Nya Nawach. They would say Inya Nawach, Inya Nawach. And so there was this boy. He's not a boy. He's a man, but he's like a young boy, like about 17. And I know the dialect he's from northern dialect, and he was saying that he was saying that, talking to me about ODHAM, and he was learning, and he said Inya Chua, and I was looking at him like, you're not from that dialect, and but I didn't say anything, and he was saying Inja, Inya Ruru, Inya, and that's how you say my grandpa, Inya Bob, no, you say Nya Bob, and he said, no, it's Inya, and I like to have those conversations. I just like to, I don't know, just because. So somebody says it in one dialect, and I like to do that hasjag because it's hoping that they'll learn that about the dialect. So I started explaining to him, Nibak, where did you learn it from? And he said, oh, it's on the internet. This person put it on there, and he said, Inya Ju. Nibak, oh, that's why, because that person that you're talking about, Smachin, they're from that dialect. So they're teaching you how to say it, and you're saying it like they are, but you're really not from that dialect. There's a word for 9, number 9, that we say humukt, humukt, and in some dialects they say humukch, humukch, with the C. So so that's like that, a dialect difference, and you have to really, when you teach to people, or when you teach, or when you learn from people, you have to really ask if that's what dialect that's from, and if they know, they'll tell you. If they don't know, be honest with you. But again, when you get home or you get in your own area, you need to listen to hear what dialect. So anyway, so I would say Nya Magina. Somebody else from another dialect would say Inya Magina, or Hanya Magina, Hanya Magina, Inya Magina. Be honest with you, there is a small section of people in Anagam. They're not all, they have a dialect, but there's a small section that will say n, and all the n's. They don't really use the ny so much, but they use the n. So they might say nmagina, nmagina, nmagina. But again, when you pick that up and you hear that n, you know that they're from Anagam, and you know that that's the only place that talks like that. So like that, the dialect is important. So Hugenya means my, and then there's another one that means yours. So when it's your car, you don't say Nya Magina, you say M with an M, M Magina, M Magina, Merabis, Merju. Mom, whatever it is. So nya is me, and m is you. M. So again, when you children learn that, and when you tell them that m, and you say mashopit, mutkabug, mashopit, mashopit, ma they'll get it. Is another way of saying yours, because it belongs to you. So um, Mutkabug, weep, Mutkabug, milk, Mutkabug, diaper, diaper, diaper. That means yours. When it belongs to you, it's m. So nya, m, and m, when you're talking about like who it belongs to, or like it's yours. So the next one, those are me and you. Okay, when you say us, both of us, it belongs to us. You say t, like a T. T. It's more like a TH sound. T. Then you would say like, if I say my house, and yeah, it belongs to me and my wife and the kids that stay at my house, you know. So you would say t, key, t, key, our house, t, key, the máquina, our car, the trumpet. If I say to my brother about my mom or my dad, and I would say the, I would say Nija because she belongs to both of us. I would say Muja, maybe in joking around, but I'll say the. So the T is Acha. T is both. So Nya is mine. This is my shirt. Nya. M is your shirt. Makamish. A makamish. Kamish. That means they both own that shirt. Both put it on, whatever. T'unika. T'unika. It belongs to both of us. So nya, ma, again, yours. So, and then when you say like that it belongs to you guys, all you guys. So if I was talking to somebody and I would say your mother, I would say mja, mja. But if the brothers and sisters and cousins were there or whatever, and they're all standing there, and we're talking, and I would say mja, that means all of you, all's mother. Magina. There's a flat on your tire. Magina. Magina up. Magina. So is like you, all you guys. So say like let's see, what can we own? Candy, okay? Nyarolsi. Okay, so it's mine, nobody else. Marolsi, yours. Marolsi. Then you can say Tarolsi. Maybe it's a whole package, you know, of all these candy. Tarolsi. We came home Halloween or something, or we came home from the church after they had their procession. Tarolsi. We mixed them all up. And then maybe we were at the procession and somebody had a bag of candy and they left it someplace, and we would say, hey, you forgot Rolsi. Rolsi. It belongs to you guys. It doesn't belong to us, it belongs to you guys. So Rolsi. It belongs to all of you. There was a guy that I remember at the boys' home that had this girlfriend, and those guys used to say, because they used to call her the babe, so they used to say, my babe, and he would laugh, and then so one day one of those guys was saying, "Nya babe," and he was saying, "Hey, don't say that," because he was saying "Nya babe, my," and then because she was always calling over there, and anybody would answer the phone, and then so somebody said, "Oh, she belongs to all of us," so our babe, she was saying, "The babe," and he said, "Hey, don't talk like that about her, you know, don't say that." We're saying the babe, you know, our babe. We started calling her that. So anyway, she out of the picture, then they broke up and all this stuff. But it was fun for that time. But again, nya, our babe. If it was that babe, would have been like him, but not me. She belongs to you guys. I already have somebody. Babe, you guys, like that. And the last one is ha. You say ha. It belongs to those people over there, not you guys, not us, not me. It belongs to those people over there. Ha. That's how you say ha. So you say hamakina. Hukamot hamakina. Hamakina. It belongs to them. Those people over there. Hagoxka. Hagoxka. Their dog over there. But they're not here to talk. Say if we were talking about somebody's dog, and me and a whole bunch of cousins were standing around, and there was some guy over there, and this dog was running around, and they say, whose dog is that? Dog. Then we'll say, Hugamot Hagoxka. 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 It belongs to them. So ha. And then so that's how generally, and then in some dialects they say, like for Mgoxka, they would say Mgoxka, and then the what do you call it, ha, they don't pronounce the first H. They would just say Hagoxka. Very, very rare, but I've heard that many times, and so that it's a dialect thing, because I only heard it one place, and it's only those elders that talk like that. Pretty soon that word will probably be gone, unless those kids are really but again, it depends how you say like ha, you know. So in ownership, like when you own something, you're talking to somebody, and again, babies, and they hear those little small parts of words that they'll say. So if I say ha ki, they will mean their house. If I would say nyuki, that's my house. Ki would be ki. Tki would be is us, all of us. Tki, the mashchamakut, our school. Ha mashchamakut, because I don't go to school there. Ha mashchamakut. Ma mashchamakut, I don't go to school there, but you do. Ma mashchamakut. Mashchamakut, all you guys, but because I don't go to school there. See, ha mashchamakut, again, it belongs to them. So you look for those little small, you know, that thing that directs who it belongs to, or who is ownership. Not really ownership, I don't like that word. It's more like who is taking care of it. So just that again. Just a side note, we have a lot of fun every year. In summertime, there's a thing called the chukos. The chukos that comes, you know, it's a dust storm, and you hear these guys in the news, mamaga. They call it what they call a sandstorm. Sandstorms are on the other side of the world, and Nikswagim sand, they're like big little rocks that are just like and these rocks, and everybody has to run inside, and it just covers everything because little small pebbles, rocks, and they're sandstorms. So you have to move out of the way. We have dust storms, so we call it a dust storm, a chukos. But because people are Mirgan and they want to talk like Kugam on the other side of the world, or they I don't know why they just add in words. So there was this thing that they say on the news, oh, the Haboobs are coming. The Haboobs are coming. And the first time I heard it, I was with an elder, and Haboob, shut your bag. And we started laughing because the word ha means theirs. Hamagina, Hagoxka, it belongs to them. So that word was translated right there when they said Haboobs. But it was just funny, and I just wanted to mention it. So don't say that. Say chicos. Tell those Americans it's a dust storm. Chicos. Not a sandstorm. So don't call it Haboobs. Okay? All right.